Welcome back to the morning show on this Monday. It's a great day to learn about agriculture in Central Illinois. And what better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment. With me now, Julie Adcock is here from the Champaign County Farm Bureau Foundation's Ag in the Classroom program. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
We're here for another month of great lessons that you'll be having for us today. Go ahead and get us started with what we're talking about today.
Okay, well, we're going to start in October doing lessons about clothes. It's one of those things when we go to the classroom, we tell the kids we're going to teach them where their food comes from, where their fibers come from, and where their fuels come from. And oftentimes when I say fibers, they think of the food fiber. You need fiber in your body. And then I explain that we wear fibers. And then I ask them if they know where their clothes come from. You know, they'll say the store, or they'll say sheep. Sheep is the most common one, where they understand wool. And then I say, did you know we grow our clothes in the fields? And then I might joke with some of the classes and say, didn't you see the jeans out there? But in all reality, I tell them that there's a plant called cotton, and then they all recognize that.
Yeah.
I mean, they might say, oh, you mean like cotton candy? And I'm like, no.
Not quite. Not
quite.
quite.
I mean, it looks like cotton,
They're
but
food-minded. That's
it's
very
different.
good, right?
Yeah. So then what we're going to be doing in the classrooms now is just explaining how we get these things. Like, for example, this is our cotton clothes, and we'll have them feel the cotton, that this comes from a plant. And then we'll pass this around. And do you know what this is by feeling it?
Ooh, part of me wants to think silk. No?
Nope, it's not silk.
I don't shop for clothes in our
Here,
house.
try
It's my wife
this.
doing the shopping.
What do you think about this?
Now that probably is going to be more silk.
Yeah, this is going to be
top,
silk.
right? Something like
yeah, so we talk about how...
Is this polyester?
Yes, it is.
Ah, okay.
And so silk comes from the silkworms, so it's a natural fiber as well. But the reason, one thing that came about with our synthetic fibers is we wanted something that was easier to manufacture, cheaper, and but still had the feel. So like you'll have rayon is one that this is a rayon, and this feels more like the silk.
Okay.
And that's how it was designed.
And they probably love being able to touch these clothes. And,
Yeah.
feel that. And some of them are probably wearing different fibers on them as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and so they don't realize that oftentimes what they are wearing might come from a manufacturing company, a chemical process, rather than a natural process. So we have a little activity, and I think we lost one of our...
Did I lose it?
I don't know where it went. It attached to one of these. And what we
There it
do
is. I see it in the
is
ground down there.
we are going to test the strength of the fibers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so we have it ripped so that way they could test it and see how hard it is.
Gotcha.
Would you like to rip that one?
I would love to. So you already have a little slit cut there. That gives me a head start.
Yeah. There you go. That ripped pretty easy, didn't it?
That's it. Yeah. Had a nice...
All right. Try that one.
We're going to rip this one here? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a little tougher.
Yeah. So this is going to be our cotton. So it's a natural fiber, and it rips easier.
Yeah.
This one is our polyester, and it's been manufactured to be more durable.
Correct. Okay.
And also one of the other things we do is we're going to test the wrinkling. So you hold that one in your hand. I'll hold this one in our hand. And you'll do this for a while to see how wrinkly
they're probably squeezing and trying to get that wrinkle.
So which one's more wrinkly?
Honestly, I think yours is a little bit, the cotton. And they're
And
probably
then-
doing that with this here.
And that's rayon as well, yeah.
Do I try and break this? This is stretchy. See how stretchy that is? So that's going to be
Yeah.
a little tougher because it's meant to tug and pull and things like that. So I don't know how many.
So think like athletic clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I actually was able to get a little bit in there. Okay.
Oh, it's not as bad. And then we do a water test to find out absorbency.
Okay. That one's
So we'll
sitting on
see.
top. That one's sitting on top.
And we'll let those.
Let them sit there for a little
Soak
bit.
in.
I'm sure kids are just loving this.
Yeah, and so they can actually see what is the use of these. The synthetics are more for your athletic wear, outerwear, and things like that. And what's going to last longer? Most likely the synthetics.
Synthetics should, yeah.
And then,
Yeah. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have students doing that as well, probably checking tags and clothes and seeing where things are and stuff like that as well. This is great. This is fun. If you want to get more on this natural versus synthetic fibers, you can see there on the sheet. There's some of those details that students are learning in classrooms here this month. We are going to connect you with the lesson plans and more here on this. Just head to our website, WCIA.com.